Okay, good evening, everyone. You're welcome to today's class. So in today's class, we're going to proceed from where we stopped yesterday. As you can see from my screen, we have done question 1 to 16. Today, we'll look at if it's going to be possible for us to do like, let's say 50 or thereabout questions before we go today, because tomorrow is your exam. So firstly, I'm going to advise you that just calm down. Your exam is not something that is hard, so you just need to pay attention to details tonight. And I wish you all the best in your exam tomorrow. So let's start with this one, question 17. Okay, before we start, we are going to do this class till 9. So after 9, I will now give you like 30 or 1 minute, 1 hour time to ask question. Right? I hope that is clear, right? I need a response from someone, please.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, Miyaz. All right, good. Now, this question as well, too, is not an expo. It is a practice question, which we caught from Lagos State mass exams, previous ones. So this is not an expo. We are not here to give you expo. We are here to just train you and know that you can achieve it yourself without expo. All right. So that is that. So question 17, we have two pots similar in shapes at 21 and 14 respectively. The bigger pot being an enlargement of the smaller pots rather. Find the volume factor. Now, under similar shapes, we have what we call area factor and a volume factor. We also have what we call linear factor. Linear factor, let me give you an instance. If we have a cube, we have cuboids. These cuboids, we have it. We have this cuboid. We now have a cube, rather. We now have another cube that is an enlargement of the smaller one that we have. We have another one like this. Okay? So these two cubes, they are similar. All right? So we are now, the length, if the length of this one is 4 and the length of this one is 8. So the length of side of these two cuboids are what we refer to as linear. All right? Then the area of the face, this one, the area of the first one, the face of the first one, we're going to give us 16. While the area of this one will give us 64. That is area. Then the volume of this cuboid and the volume of the second one is volume, right? Now, if you want to find the linear scale factor, you are going to have, is it that it depends. Sometimes we usually have the smaller one at the top of the bigger one. But in the case of the options we have here, we are having the bigger one at the top of the smaller one. So that means we are saying 21 ratio 14. So we cannot leave it like this. We have to simplify it further. So that 7 can go in both of them. So 7 in 21 is 3, while 7 in 14 is 2. That means the linear scale factor, this is what we call scale factor now. This is the linear scale factor, is 3 ratio 2 or ratio 3 to 2. They now ask us to find the area scale factor. From area, we just square the linear. That means we are going to square the linear. We square the linear, that will be 3 squared ratio 2 squared. That gives us 9 ratio 4. All right? But if it is volume, volume, we usually have the units of volume to be in cubic, right? So we are going to cube it. So that's going to be 3 cube ratio 2 cube. So which will give us, let me clean this. So which will give us 27 to 8. So 27 to what? 8. So if you want to write this as fraction, that will be 27 over 8. So that is option B, which is the answer. Option A. So that's option A. That's option A. I hope that is clear. So that is under similar. That is what refers to as a volume factor. We move to question 18. This is also similar. Is anybody on mute? Please, let's unmute ourselves. Okay. All right, good. Some of you are not muted. Mr. Hassan, please let me mute yourself as well, too, please. Mute them, please. Everybody should be muted, please, so we can have flow. If you have any question, just raise your hand. I've noticed some people, they are already raising their hands up. I will allow you to talk, all right, after the class. Yeah. Please, one minute, please. Okay, so it's muted. Just right click. All right, good. So we move to question 18. Question 18, we have two similar cones have corresponding slant heights of 8 centimeters and 12 centimeters respectively. Calculate the area of the larger cone if the area of the smaller cone is 102 centimeters squared. Now, good, you can see now here, they are talking about areas and linear. The linear here is 8 and 12. So that should be the first thing we're going to do. 8, that would be 8 over 12. Let's simplify it further. 4 can divide both of them. That would be 2 over 3. All right? This is the scale factor, linear scale factor of the two cones. Right? Now, we need to convert this to area because we are looking for area of the larger cone. So we change this on to 2 squared all over 3 squared. So that will give us 4 over 9. That is area. So we have converted it to area now. That is 4 over 9. So the smaller cone is 4, while the bigger cone is what? 9. Now, we are now given that calculate the area of the larger cone, which means we are looking for the larger cone, the one at the denominator. We make it to be x. Then the area of the smaller cone is given to be 102. You have put 102 at the top end. So from here now, we can simplify and find the value of x. As you have it here now, don't forget what I told you yesterday. You can divide numerator and numerator when you have two fractions on both sides of the equation. Just single fractions on both sides of the equation. All right, you can divide. So which means we can use 4 to divide 102. 2 can divide it. 2 here is 2. 2 here is going to give us 51. Just to simplify our work. So we now have 2 over 9 equals to 51 over x. Then we cross multiply. So we have 2x equals to 9 multiplied by 51. All right, that means we divide both sides by 2, divide both sides by 2. We cross multiply, we cross this out. So that means we're going to have 9 times 51, which will give us 459. I hope I'm making sense. 459 divided by 2. Divided by 2. When we divide it by 2, what do we have? We have 209.5. 200, let me put it here. 229.5. And that is option D as you have it here. 229.5. So that is that on that one for question 18. Then move to question 19. Question 19 asks us to evaluate square root of one whole number 7 over 9. So you'll be wondering how you're going to find the square root of 1 and square root of 7 and 9. So it's very easy. So once you have it this way, what you are expected to do is you will change the mixed fraction to improper fraction. So that means you're going to say 1 times 9, which is 9. 9 plus 7, that gives 16. That would be 16 over 9. I repeat again, you change the mixed fraction to improper fraction. So you multiply the whole number by the denominator, that will be 1 times 9. Then you then add the numerator rather. That will give you 16 over 9. So square root of 16 is 4, and square root of 9 is what? 3. So that means this is going to give us 1 whole number 1 over 3. 1 whole number 1 over 3, and that is option D. I hope I'm making sense, right? Okay, good. That's good. So move to the next one. From question 20. From a window 15 meter up, from a window, good, 15 meter up, the angle of depression of an object on the ground is 20 degrees. Now, let's interpret that. It's like when you have a building like this. You have a building. This is a building. You now have a window here. So the window is 15 meters up, which means the height of the window is 15 meters. So this place is 15 meters, all right? Now, angle of depression, let me write it at the back so that you not obstruct our drawing. So 15 meters here, all right? So at this window, when you are at the window, this is when you are looking straight. You are looking straight. You now want to look at an object at the bottom here. Let's say the object is here. You want to look at it, you have to depress your eyes to look at it. So the angle of depression here is 20 degrees. It's going to be here, 20 degrees. I hope I'm making sense. Okay, that is 20 degrees. So find the distance of the object from the base of the building. So which means you are looking for this place. So if I want to redraw this, I'm going to have it this way. This is a right angle triangle. This is 15. Then since this one is 20, alternate angles are equal. So this will be 20 degrees. All right, so this is going to be 20 degrees here. Here, we are now finding this place, X here. As we have it now, I explained SOHCAHTOA yesterday as well. So we need to label the side. This is a right angle triangle. So this is hypotenuse. This is opposite. That's the side facing the angle. And this is adjacent. So we are looking for adjacent. We have opposite. So that means we are making use of TOA. All right. So that's going to be tan 20 degrees equals to 15 divided by x. So don't make the mistake and put x at the top and 15 at the bottom. You follow it as you have it there, because tan is tan theta equals to opposite over adjacent. In this case, the opposite is 15, while the adjacent is what? X. Someone has unmuted myself. Who is that person? Please unmute yourself, please. Mute yourself if you are the one. Please mute yourself so I can have flow of class. So please mute yourself. You are just joining us, please. Our advice that you mute yourself, please. It's very important. Thank you. So those of you raising your hand, I've noted that I'll ask you. So I'll ask you to talk when I finish my class. Okay, let me, maybe you are not getting what I'm saying. Abebi, you can unmute yourself and talk. What do you want? Abebi, if you are Abebi, I don't know your name. If who's Abebi there? Okay. Rukoya Abdul Qadri, you raise your hand. What do you want? Any question? I intentionally disabled the chat room because of what happened yesterday. I don't want that to happen today. So we had a lot of issues yesterday. So Amo Shakira. Okay, let's move on. I think we don't have much time to waste, right? So this is going to be, you find the tan 20 degrees. Find tan 20 degrees. So you can use your four-figure table to find that, or you use your calculator if you are allowed to use calculator. And tan 20 degrees is 0.36340. 0.3640 equals to 15 over x. So when you cross multiply, that means x will be 15 divided by 0.3640. So we then have 15 divided by 0.3640. So that gives us x equals to 41.2. 41.2. 41.2 meters. So which means is 41, because we don't have points here. So the one that is closer is 41. I hope this is clear, right? Please, you can unmute yourself and ask me a question before I move on now. If you want to ask a question, if you have any question, please unmute yourself and ask me now before I move on. So you have just 1 minute? Yeah. All right. So in the absence of no question, I think we can move on. All right. So thank you so much. Let's move to the next one. Question 21. So after solving 5 questions, I'll ask another question again. All right. So a post is standing. Let me clean this side. A post is standing vertically in horizontal ground, such that 80 centimeters of the post is above the ground. Find the length of its shadow when the elevation of the sun is 40 degrees. Correct to 1 decimal places. Okay, 1 decimal place rather. So a post is standing. This is a post. A post is standing here vertically. This is a vertical pole in horizontal ground. We have horizontal ground like this. All right, so this is the ground level. All right, this is the ground. Now I have a post here, such that 80 centimeters of the post is above the ground. That means the height of the post is what? 80 centimeters. I hope I'm making sense. Find the length of its shadow. You know, when you are standing, your shadow might stop here, something like this. Let me reduce this. Let me use another color so I can understand. Maybe your shadow, the shadow of the post stops at this point. You understand? That's the length of the shadow we want to find. When the angle of elevation of the sun is 40. So which is when you look at the sun here, it's going to be 40 from that place, 40 degrees. We are now looking for this place, X. So from here, we are going to make use of the SOHCAHTOA as well. All right, so this is the opposite. This is hypotenuse. This is the adjacent. So we are looking for adjacent, and we have opposite. That's going to be twice as well. So that's going to be tan 40 degrees equals to 80 divided by X. Excuse me. So let's find the value of tan 40. So 40 tan. So that gives us 0.8391. 0.8391 equals to 80 divided by X. So that means X equals to 80 divided by 0.8391. So we have that 80 divided by 0.8391. All right. Let me confirm that. Okay, good. So this gives us 95.3. 95.3 centimeters. That's option B. That's option B. All right, so we move to the next one. Move to the next one. All right. So the next question we have here, question 22. The student walk 5 kilometers. This question is on bearing. Walk 5 kilometers due north from O. All right. And then 8 kilometers due east. Find its bearing from O. Correct to the nearest degree. Okay, good. So what we're going to have is this. We have a student walk 5 kilometers due north of from O. So which means we're going to have, let's say we have O here. This is point O. Due north, 5 kilometers due north. This is 5 kilometers due north. And then That is from this place now. After 5 kilometers, you then change the direction due east. Due east. East, north, south, west, east is going to go to the left, to the right rather. How many kilometers? 8 kilometers. This is 8 kilometers here. So now it stopped here. Now the question now is, find its bearing from O. That is, this is where the student is now. The student is here. What is now the bearing of this student from O? That means we are looking for this angle. So this is a right angle as well. So the next thing is for us to label the size. When you have a right angle, label the size. So this is what we are looking for. We are looking for this angle. This is opposite, this is hypotenuse, and this is what? Adjacent. Most of these ones are just giving us toa. So that means we're making use of tan. Tan theta equals to 8/5. That means we have tan theta equals to 8 divided by 5. That gives 1.6. So that means we're going to have theta equals to arctan. So when you change this from, you change tan to the other side, you change to arctan 1.6. So how do you get this from your calculator? What you are going to do is, it depends on the calculator you're using. Just press shift. You press shift. When you press shift, sometimes you have second function. All right. So when you press the second function and type the number, you get your answer. That's 57.99. The answer is 57.99. And approximately to the nearest degree, that is going to give us 58 degrees, which is the last option here. Rachel, we are going to make use of C. We pick C. Because this is 3-digit bearing. When you have this like this, the reason why it is 3 digits is this. You can see that in the options we have 058 and we have D58. We are going to pick 058. So because we have 2 types of bearing. We have compass bearing and 3-digit bearing. So 3D compass bearing, that's when you're going to have north, let's say north 58 degree west. Once it is not like this, anything you write as bearing will be 3 digits. So that's why we have to pick that. Move to the next question. Question 23. Calculate the length marked X to 2 significant figures in a triangle. All right. So, which 1 minute, please? Just want to mute my phone. I will not disturb it. Okay. So as we have, this is also right angle triangle. So let's label the size. This is the opposite. This is the hypotenuse, and this is adjacent. So we are looking for opposites. So that is tan 33.8 degrees equals to opposite, which is x over adjacent, that is 10. So that means let's find the value of, that will be x equals to 10 times tan 33.8. So we have to find the value of tan 33.8. So 33.8 then tan. So that gives us 0.6694. 0.6694. So that means x equals to, when you multiply a number, this is another thing I want to teach you here. 10 times 0.66. So you just need to move the decimal points 1 place to the right. That gives you 6.694. So approximately, that will be 6.7 meters, which is option C. All right. So move to the next one, question 24 now. So calculate the length of x. Calculate the length of x in this shape. So we have, this is going to be the opposite, hypotenuse, adjacent. So that means we are as well using TOA again. So that's going to give us tan 68.1 equals to opposite, that is 12, over adjacent x. So this will give us tan 68, that's going to be, so this will give us x equals to 12 divided by tan 68.1. Then x equals, let's find tan 68.1 tan, that will be 2.4876. 2.4876, 2.4876. All right, so let's now have this 12 divided by 2.4876. So this gives us 4.8. 4.8. That is option B. All right. Okay. Okay. A cone is 8 meters high. That's question 25 now. So a cone is 8 meters high and its vertical angle is 62 degrees. Find the diameter of its base correct to two significant figures. Now a cone, let's draw the cone. This is a cone, 8 meters high. That is the vertical height of the cone is 8 meters, all right? And angle 62, at least that's an angle 62 here. Then we have it to be 62 degrees. Find the diameter of the base. So that means we're going to bring out this right angle triangle. This is 8. This place, this is going to be 62. This is the radius here. So once we find the radius, we just multiply by 2 to get the diameter. We know diameter is 2 radii, right? Hope you know that. Please don't forget. Okay, this is also SOHCAHTOA. So opposites, this is the opposite, and this is adjacent. So we are making use of tan again. So that's going to give us tan 62 degrees equals to 8 over r. All right, so that means r equals 8 divided by tan 62. That is equal to 8 divided by, let's find the tan 62. So that gives us 1.881. 1.881. 8807. Sorry for that. 8807. So we divide now. 8 divided by 1.8807. And this gives us 4.25. 4.25. So this is R. That's not what we are asked to look for. It's possible in exam, they will put this value of R in the option. So what we're going to do, we multiply by 2 to get the diameter. I hope I'm making sense. We multiply by 2. That means diameter equals to, okay, what I have there, 4.5, 8.5, not in the option. What's happening? But it's not in the option. So this answer 8.5. Correct to two significant figures. That should be 8.5. 8.5. That might be typographic error from us here. So 8.5 meters. Or do you notice, Mr. Maruf? I hope you are there. Mr. Maruf. Okay, Mr. Daoud. I hope you are following. Mr. Maruf. Mr. Daoud, hope you are following us. Do you notice any mistake from my workings? Please, if you do, please call my attention to it. You know, it's not easy. It's possible you make mistake. Sometimes it happens like that. But from what I can see here, I don't think there's any mistake. So this is opposite adjacent, all right? Let me check what I use there. We have 62. I'm coming, please. Let me check. Let me confirm my workings. 62, 10. Okay, 1.88. 1.8807. Okay. Please, Mr. Morov, if you are there, please. I think it's typographic error. All right. So you can talk, please. It's not, because we have to get the answer right. Let's go. Let's move on to the next one. Sorry for that. So I think we have to stop now and ask questions. All right. So if you have any question, please, you can unmute yourself. Signify so I can allow you to talk. If you have any question, we are question time now. So we have solved. Okay, I can see Edupreneur, please. You can unmute yourself. I've allowed you to talk now. You can talk, Edupreneur. I can see you raised your hand. Okay, I think maybe it's not. So let me meet you back. Fikayo, you're allowed to speak now. I can see your hands up. Okay. Mr. Dawood, okay. Okay, no problem. Then we can move on. Otto Gile, you can talk now. Musa Ajar.
Excuse me, sir. So you said that we can press our calculator and put 10 - 1, but yesterday you said that we should not be allowed to use calculator in the exam. How will we now do our exam?
All right, good. What I said yesterday, thank you for the question, Otto Gile. Now, what I said yesterday was that it depends on the exam. Lagos State, sometimes they will allow to use calculator, sometimes they will not allow you to use calculator. If they not allow you to use calculator, like all the questions we have been solving from question 20, about 50, all these questions from 22, no, 21, from question 20 down to this place, you can see they are all, you need either calculator or four-figure table. If you are not allowed to use calculator, you'll be allowed to use four-figure table. And I strongly believe that you should be able to know how to use your four-figure table correctly now. So that's what I was saying yesterday. So you might be allowed to use calculator and you might not be allowed. So I'm just preparing your mind that possibly they might say that you are not going to use calculator. All right. So that is that on that. Thank you. All right. Another person so that we can move on.
I have a question.
Okay. Yes, you can talk now. Musa Jar, you ask a question. Musa Jar. Okay.
Sir, can you explain this number 25?
Okay. Okay. All right. I've heard. I will explain. Thank you. Any other person? No. Yeah.
Sorry, sir.
Yes, Fikayo. Yes, you can talk now. I'm with
Sir,
you. Yes.
So my screen is not showing.
Oh, that should be your network. That should be your network. Do you have any other person who cannot see my screen? Do you have another person who cannot see my screen? Okay,
Sir,
that
you
should be
have
your network.
muted the other people so like they will not even answer you if
Uh,
they can't see the screen.
if they did not, they should raise their hand before I can allow them to talk. Thank you. Aramide Lawal.
So what do you also mean by reciprocal?
Reciprocal. Okay, I will explain that. Okay,
Like
let
if
me
they tell
quickly
us to find a
explain
reciprocal of something.
of something. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, that's good. Let me see if I can use this page to explain it. Quick one. Reciprocal of anything is 1 over that thing. 1 over that thing. Simple. If I ask you to find the reciprocal of A, I'm saying find 1 over A. If I ask you to find reciprocal of 1 over 2, I have to just switch, just change the denominator to numerator. That will be 2 over 1. All right. So if you are not given reciprocal of, they have to find reciprocal of 0.5. This is a decimal. So what they are saying is 1 over 0.5. And how are you going to do this one? What I would advise is change the fraction, the decimal to fraction. This will give you 5 over 10, and that is 1 over 2. So reciprocal of 1 over 2 is 2. I hope I've answered your question. All right. Bemi, let me allow Bemi to talk. I've allowed you to talk now. Okay. All right. Require the Qadri. You want to say something? I not Daud. Dauda, you want to say something? Abubakar Abbas, you want to say something? Musa Ajar, you still want to talk? Please. Okay, that's all. I think.
Sir,
Yes, I'm coming.
how is the
Sir,
theory like? How is the theory
Yes.
like? I want
Yes.
The adjacent and the
the
hypotenuse
theory.
here,
Like how is
the
the theory?
picture is not clear, and I don't really understand it.
Which one? Which one?
The questions that you were explaining, like from that point, I don't really get it. And the pictures of the questions, they are not quite very clear.
Okay, don't worry. You know what is going to happen? I'm going to send the recording of this on the WhatsApp group when
Okay.
immediately we finish the class. So you go
Yes,
back to it, watch it. You understand? By the time you watch it like 2 or 3 times, you get it. All right? Okay. Thank you. It will show on my own clearly. It might be your network, right?
yes.
Please, everybody, you are going to give me like 2 or 3 minutes. I need to ease myself. Please. I need to ease myself. I've been managing it since. Thank you. I'm back. Sorry for that.
Yes.
So
So I have a question.
I'm going to solve this question 25 again.
I have a question
So
for
again,
you.
ask.
So I have a
Okay.
question for
Okay.
this question
Okay.
is
Ask.
on the sir.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
If y varies directly as x and inversely as square of z, and y equals to 4 when x is 2 and z equals to 3, find y when x is 6 and z is 2.
Okay. You are going to Mr. Dawood. Please, we can hear. Please let me take notes. Take down the question.
Sir, I can't see your screen.
It's on. Maybe you should log out and log in. So please repeat the question again. Mr. Dawood, I hope you are there. Please let me take down the question. Please.
If y varies
So
directly
hold on. Hold on. Please let me take down the question.
should I start now?
Hold on. Okay. You can start now.
If y varies directly as x and inversely as square of z, and y equals to 4,
Oh, don't rush now. We are writing. Don't rush. Don't rush.
if y varies
Gently. First line. Oh yeah.
and inversely as square of z,
If y varies inversely as x
if
and
y varies directly as x
directly as x, okay,
and inversely as square of z,
and inversely as square of b, okay,
and y equals to 4
and y equals to 4
when x equals to 2
when x equals to 2,
and
okay,
z equals to 3,
and b is equal to 3.
z equals to 3,
V equals to 3, okay,
z,
okay.
find y
Is that
when no find y when x is 6 and z is 2.
okay? Find y when x equals to
6 and z equals to 2.
okay.
Yes, sir.
V is equal to
Z equals to 2.
V equals to 2.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I'll solve it. Okay. Let me solve this one. This question 25 first before I answer it. The question you ask is on variation, and it's the type of variation it is joint variation. All right.
Okay,
So
sir.
it's joint variation. So I'm going to solve that. All right.
Yes.
So just calm down. Let me solve this one again for the person that asked the question on it. Let me just then I'll go
Yes,
back to that one. All right.
sir.
So please, if you have more questions, just get them ready. I'm ready for you tonight. All right. Okay. For this, we have a cone. It's 8 meters high. You draw the cone. So you draw the cone. This is the radius of the cone, R. The height of the cone is this, and it is 8. So the angle it's obtained is 62. That is angle here, 62. So if I should bring this out now, this right angle triangle out, I'm going to have 8 here, the radius here, then 62 here. All right. So we have to find the diameter of the base. Diameter is 2 radii. All right. So from here, we are going to have this is opposite, hypotenuse, and adjacent. We are making use of 2. So that's going to be tan theta that's tan 62 degrees, equals 8 over r. So when we transpose this will give us r equals to 8 over tan 62 degrees. So that means r equals to 8 divided by tan 62. So 62 tan, that will be 1.8807. 1.8807. So we divide 1.8807. So that gives us 3, amendments. 8 divided by 1.8807. That gives 4.25. So when you multiply this by 2, you're going to get 8.5. 8.5 meters. So that is how to do this. So let me now go to the question you asked, someone asked now on variations. Let me have the question. So the question you have is this. I'll just interpret straight. If y varies directly as x, that means y varies directly as x, and inversely as square, that means, and inversely, that is times, inversely means 1 over square of v, square of v, that is, sorry, square of v, that is v squared. Okay, and y is 4. So before we go into that, let's change this one to equation. So that's going to give us y equals to, once you change the variation symbol to equals to, you must introduce a constant. And the constant we are introducing is k. That will be kx over v squared. So this is the equation we are working with now. And that's what we're going to use to find our relationship. Let me divide this. So we are given that y equals to 4 when x equals to 2. X equals to 2 and v equals to 3. Hello, the person that the questioner, am I correct with the values I wrote down here before I solve them?
It's actually Z, sir, not V, Z, letter Z.
As in letter Z. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you for that. Okay, good. Okay. I hope other values are correct.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So what we are going to do now is to find the constant k that we have introduced. So we are going to put the values of these variables into this equation now. So that means we change the value of y to 4. Then x is 2. That was going to be 2k. And then z is equal to 3. That will be 3 squared. So we can use, from what I told you, because it's objective, these two can cut this one too. So this is going to give us over 1. That will be k equals to 2 times 9. 3 squared is 9. So k is equal to 18. So we have known the value of k now. We put it in the equation. That's going to give us y equals to 18x over z squared. So if they ask you to find the relationship, this is the relationship now. But in this case, we are not asked to find the relationship. The question says, find y when x is equal to c and z equals to 2. All right? So in this case, we are saying y, he said find y when x is equal to 6 and z is equal to 2. So that means y equals to 18 times the value of x is 6 divided by z, which is 2 squared. Sorry, 2 squared. So we are saying 18 times 6. Don't multiply out when you have this. Then 4. 2 squared is equal to 4. So we can then cut. 2 can go here 2. 2 can go here 3. 2 here 1. 2 here 9. So 9 times 3, 27. So that means the value of y is equal to 27. I believe this is clear to you, right?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right, you're welcome. So we move to the next question. Question 26.
No, I can't hear you clearly.
You can't hear me clearly. Oh, what's happening? I believe others can hear me.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
All right.
question.
All right. So for the person that cannot hear me, please, I think that might be your network. All right. So you can do something now. Maybe you should leave and rejoin. Leave and
So I have
rejoin.
an question. So
Okay.
I have an question. This is about STEM and this
More
diagram.
5 questions. Hello. It's not time
Sir,
for question now.
okay,
Let me
sir.
solve another 5 questions. After 5 questions, you ask question.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
It's not
Yes,
loud.
Okay. My voice is not loud.
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
can't
sir.
shout more than.
It's not that loud.
Eh. Ah. Okay. Let me do something. Let me drink water. This one. I believe everybody should be able to hear me now. I cannot end the call because I'm recording. All right. So everybody should be able to hear me clearly now. All right. Okay. I can move on now. Question 6. This is on number base. You have to change 342 base 6 to a number base 10. So when you are converting a number from a base to base 10 or from any base to base 10, so what you are going to do, I love using expansion method. So, and the way I do is this: 3, 4, 2, base 6. Let me use another color. So at the top of each number, I'm going to start from 0, 1, 2. That will be 3 times the base, which is 6. Everything raised to the power, no, not everything, sorry. Raised to the power of 2 plus 4 times 6 raised to the power 1 plus 2 times 6 raised to the power 0. So that means we have 3 times 6 raised to the power 2 is 36 plus 4 times 6 raised to the power 1 is 6 plus 2 times 6 raised to the power 0 is 1. So 3 times 36, that is 108. Plus 4 times 6, 24. Plus, anything raised by 0 is 1. That's why this one is 1. 6 raised by 0 is 1. Plus 2. So this gives, we add everything together. It's 132, 134. Yeah. So the answer is 134. That's option D. So move to the next one. Okay. Who is that? Okay. Question 27. So change the number 10010 base 2 to base 10. The same method, the same thing. But I'll show you something now because you are working, you are doing objective question, right? So we have 10010 base 2. So the same thing we did the other time. I'll put 0 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I don't need to do everything. I'll pick, because when you multiply 0 by any number, you get 0. So I'm only working on this and this. That's all. So that means I'm going to have 1 times 2 raised to power 4 plus 1 times 2 raised to power 1. That's all. The rest will give me 0. So that is 1 times 2 raised to power 4. That is 16 plus 1 times 2. So that is 16 plus 2. That gives 18 base 10. So that is option C. I believe I'm making sense, right? Okay, good. Mr. Maruf?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Good.
Do you have
Well
anything?
done, sir.
Yes, sir.
Nothing. You are free to go ahead, sir.
All right, sir. Please get ready because I have to rest when we get to some stage. I hope you are with your system.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Are you ready to continue for me to rest for about 20 minutes when I finish this part?
Okay, okay. No problem.
All right, sir. Thank you. Okay, we move to question 28 now. The sum of 3 consecutive numbers. The sum of 3 consecutive numbers, even numbers. Sorry. The sum of 3 consecutive even numbers. Okay. Okay, good. Is 72. The highest of the 3 number is, so we have to find the highest of the 3 number. So, when we have even numbers, the first even number is 2, 4, 6. Consecutive numbers are numbers that follow a particular pattern. So the particular pattern of even numbers is increasing by 2, 2, 2. All right. So in that case, if the first even number is x, the second one will be what? X plus 2. The third one will be what? X plus what? 4. So addition of all these is now 7. That plus equals to 72. We want to find the value of the bigger number, which is x plus 4. So x plus x, that gives us 3x. Then 2 plus 4, that gives us 4. 2 plus 4, that gives us 6. Then 72. So the next is 3x equals to 72 minus 6. That means 3x equals to what? 66. Then we then find 3x will then be equals to 66 divided by 3. Then x equals to what? 22. But that's not what we are looking for. If you look at the option, you can see that we have 22 there. A student that is not patient will quickly go and pick 22 and say that I've finished the exam. No, you have not finished the exam at all. You are just deceiving yourself. So you have to be patient. If you see simple question, be patient and read. The question says the highest of the 3. So the highest is x plus 4. That means the highest is going to be 22 plus 4. That gives 26. The answer is not in the option. All right, I hope I'm making sense. The answer is not in the option. I hope this is very clear to you. That's good. We go to the next question. A sector of a circle of radius 12 centimeters has an angle of 160 degrees. What is the area in centimeters cubed in terms of pi? So a sector is a part of a circle. So when you have a circle like this, you have a circle, you have this, like this. This is a sector. This what we have there. This is what we call a sector. A sector is a portion of a circle that is bounded by two radii and an arc. From here to this place is called arc. This is radius, this is radius. So if they now ask to find the area of a sector, say it is part of a circle, it subtends an angle of this one, is going to be this theta, the angle it has at the center, divided by the total angle in a circle, which is 360, multiplied by area of a circle by r squared. So this is the formula for calculating area of a sector. So we are given the theta is 160 over 360 times the pi. We are not going to put the value of the pi here. Multiply by the radius. The radius is given as 12. That is 12 squared. 0 cancels 0. Excuse me. So let's say 12 times 12. So 12 here 1, 12 here is 3. 3 can go here 1, 3 can go here 4. So that will be 16 times 4 pi. And that gives us 64 pi. The answer is 64 pi. That is this. 64 pi centimeter squared. I believe this is very clear. Okay? Then the last question I'm going to solve here before I entertain further questions is question 30. The sum of two numbers is 59. Half of one of the numbers plus 1/3 of the other number gives a total of 24. Find the two numbers. So this is going to lead to what we call simultaneous equation. This is what problem involving that simultaneous equation. So when you have this type of question, the first thing you need to do is just be patient and look at it very well. Read it like 2 or 3 times before you attempt it. Okay, so the first, we are going to interpret sentence by sentence now. The sum of two numbers. We don't know the number. Let the number be x and y. Let the number be x and y. So that means the sum of two numbers, that will be x plus y equals to 59. This is equation 1. Then we move to the next sentence. Half of one of the numbers, let's say the first one, half of one of the numbers, half, that is x over 2 plus 1/3 of the other. 1/3 of that, that's 1 over 3 of the second one, gives a total of 24. This is equation 2. All right. So we are now going to solve this simultaneously. So, but before we solve this simultaneously, the equation 2, we have to make it linear because this is a fraction. How are you going to make it linear? Is find the LCM of the denominator. What's the LCM of the denominator here is 6. So you are going to multiply each of the numbers, each of the term in the equation by 6. So multiply, let me write it out so that you understand. Multiply each term by 6. So this will give us, if you put 6 here, let me use another color. If you put 6 here times 6, this one 2 times 6, this one 2 times 6. 2 here 1, 2 here 3, 3 here 1, 3 here 2. So this will give us 3x plus 2y equals to 24 times 6. Let's quickly do that. 24 times 6. That gives 144. 144. You can then rewrite the equation now. I can just bring equation 1 to below it. That will be x plus y equals to 59. So from here now, we now look at it. Which method are we going to use to solve this? Are we going to use elimination method or substitution method? So in this case, we can't use elimination method. We can as well use it as well. It depends. If I want to use elimination method, which most students like using, what I'm going to do is that I have to make equation 2. If I will look at the equations and the variables, which of the variables am I going to eliminate first? Okay, I want to eliminate x. So that means the coefficient of x in equation 1 is 3, while the coefficient of x in equation 2 is 1. So I have to make it to be 3. That means I have to multiply by 3. So in that case, I'll multiply this one by 3. Then I will not multiply this one by 1. So which means I'm not multiplying. So multiplying this one by 3, I will then have 3x plus 3y.
So I can't hear you very well.
You can't hear me very well. What about now? Can you hear me very well now? What about now?
It's a bit better.
A little better, okay. Sorry for that. Okay, so 59 times 3 now. 59 times 3. So that is 177. So the second equation, which is 3x plus 2y equals to 144. So I can subtract now. If I subtract, I will eliminate the x. So that is 3y minus 2y. That gives us y equals to 177 minus 144. That gives 33. So the value of y is 33. All right. Like what I told you yesterday, we can as well apply it. So let's check the options. Option A asks y to be 33. Option B, the same thing. Option C is no go area. Option D is no go area. We have eliminated 2 options. It remains 2 options. So admitting that is only 1, then we just pick it as our answer. There's no need for you to find the value of x. Now that's what I told you yesterday. But in this case, we are going to find the value of x. So just put y equals to 33 in the first equation in 1. So that means x plus y equals to 59. That means x plus 33 equals to 59. Then x equals to 59 minus 33. And that is going to give us 26. Huh? Am I correct? 59 minus 33. That is 26. Oh, the answer is not even there. It cannot be negative. So the one that is closer is the option A. It's not negative. So, but the answer is x is 26. Y is what? 33. I hope that is very clear. All right. I think I can entertain question now. So any question? Question. Okay, I have seen a lot of people have raised their hand. I'm going to start from Aramide Lawal. Okay, I've allowed you to speak now. Aramide Lawal. Huh? Huh? Please. Aramide Lawal. Who else again? I can see many hands up. Oh. Okay, let me start. Awesu Alea. I've allowed you to speak now. Abdul Wahab, okay. Abdul Wahab, you can talk now. I've allowed you to talk. Okay. Let me go to entrepreneur. Okay. Owo Jori Madina. Okay. Abubakar Abbas. Zaina.
How is the theory?
Hello?
Like, and it's 2 hours. How many hours is the theory?
Dabiri. Okay. Musa Ajar. Ask a question now.
Sir.
Okay.
And sir, the formula for variation.
Formula for variation. Variation has no formula. It just has
Yes,
interpretation.
sir.
There's no formula for variation. There's no formula for variation. If you have any question that you want me to solve for you on that, you can come up with it. So I will solve it for you, inshallah. All right, Muntakim, Abdurrahman Muntakim, Otto Gili, I've allowed you to talk. Oladeji Aminat, I've allowed you to talk. Abebi, talk. I've allowed everybody to talk if you want to talk. Those of you raising your hand, you can talk now. Okay.
Please,
Should I give you a question?
Sir,
Okay.
I want to ask a question.
Oh, yeah, ask.
Find the value of a sphere with radius 6
sir, please can you explain variation?
Okay. Can I explain variation? Okay. Yes.
Yes, sir.
No, noted. I've noted that variation.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
find the volume of a sphere with radius 6 centimeter.
Of a sphere.
Yes, sir.
Radius 6 centimeter. Okay. Okay. Volume. I've noted it.
Sir, and the
Yes,
divisibility rule be used of mass.
divisibility rule.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Any other question? Bisoye, you can talk now. You can ask a question.
I have a question on formula.
On what?
Subject formula, sir.
Change of subject of formula. Oh yeah, ask the question.
Yes. V equals to 1/3 XR square H. Hence,
1/3. Hold on. Don't rush me now. V equals to 1/3
XR square H.
XR square H.
Hence, find R when V equals to 64.
What are you making the subject of formula in this one? R, okay. Hence, find what?
R when V equals to 64.
Okay.
X equals to 10.
Is it X or S?
X.
Okay. When X equals to 3. Okay.
And H equals to 16.
And H equals to 16.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So please put away your video. Who is this? Aramide Lawal. So that I can have full screen here. All right. Good. All right, I've noted I have about 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 questions here. Someone asked question on variation that I should explain variation. Okay. If you have any question on variation, let me do something now. Quick one. You can send any question to me on this number now on WhatsApp. So it will be easier for me to go through. This is my WhatsApp number, Mr. Yakub. You can send it to me now. Save the number and send it to me. So it should be easier for me to read and solve for you. All right? Okay. Okay. Let me relax my throat more before I continue.
Sir. So I would like to ask a question.
Give us WhatsApp number.
Are you there?
I'm just relaxing my voice. Okay, so I think we can continue now. So I'll start with the. Okay.
So I would like to ask a question on variation.
Okay. Type the question and send it to the number you are seeing on the screen now on WhatsApp.
Okay,
you can write
sir.
it and snap it to it now. So I will answer it. It will be easier for me that way. So quickly
Okay,
copy
sir.
the question before I change it. So save the number as that's my name. All right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I think your question.
Okay.
I think your question.
All right. Okay. Let's continue. Let's continue. Hey, what is it? Okay. Okay. So let's continue now with this. So the first question we have here is volume of a sphere. Volume of a sphere is of a sphere. You know, sphere is like a ball. So the volume is 4/3 pi r cube. Volume of a sphere is 4/3 pi r cube. The radius is given to be 6. So the radius is given to be 6. That will be 4/3 times pi, which is 22/7. The radius, that is 6 times 6 times 6. How to do this way? So 3 can go here 1, 3 can go here 2. Then you can use calculator or use 4 times 22, that's 88. 36 times 2, 72. That will be 88 times 72. divided by 7. All right, so it's 8 times 72 divided by 7.
Sir, I haven't copied the number yet.
You have not copied the number. Okay, I'm coming. Divided by 7. So this will give us 905.1. I hope I've solved it. 905.1. So it should not be centimeters cube. So don't forget the units. So here is the number. Okay. Musajar, you have sent your question. Yes. Alatunji, you have sent your question. Okay. Oh. I have a load of questions here. No problem. I'll go through them. We'll answer them one by one. Good. All right. All right. Let's go.
Sir, I've already copied the number.
Okay, good. Okay, we move to the next question I have there. Someone said I should explain the divisibility rule. So if I should start explaining this divisibility rule now, we will not live here. We will not live here at all. What I'm going to do is, I have video on the divisibility rule. I'll copy it now. Let me quickly do that and send it to the group, the WhatsApp group, or I send it to the channel. So let me quickly do that. So you go and watch that. Divisibility rule. Okay. Yes. It's not too long. 24 minutes video. So watch it. I explain everything in details there. So it will help you. You can go through it. Okay. I'll post it on the channel, on this channel here, and I also post it on the WhatsApp group. All right. So I've sent it on the channel. Then let me do that on the WhatsApp group as well. So I've answered that area. Okay. Okay. It's on the Telegram channel.
So I've sent the question already.
You've seen it on the channel. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So let me send it on the WhatsApp group. I don't know. My system is hanging. Okay. It's not open. All right. Okay. I've sent it now. Okay. So move to the next question. The next question I have is change of subject of formula, and that has to do with, you have to change this on V equals to 1/3 x r squared h. You want to change it to r. You want to make r the subject of formula. So in this, let me see, is this thing recording? Let me check. Okay, it's still recording, right? Okay, so we want to make r the subject of formula. So what we're going to do is to eliminate the fraction. So what we can do to eliminate the fraction is to multiply both sides by 3. This multiply by 3, this also multiply by 3. So in that case, we're going to have 3v equals to 3, we cancel 3 here. Then we have x r square h. All right, so it is r we are making the subject of formula. And what we have beside r square is x and h. So we divide both sides by xh. X, H. So x cancel x, h cancel h. All right, so that means r squared equals to 3v over x h. Good. So, but it is not r squared we are asked to find. We are asked to find r, to make r the subject of formula. In that case, we take square root of both sides. That will be r equal to square root of 3v over xh. All right. So that is that. That's the first question. Then it asks you to find the value of r when v is 64 and then x is 3, then h is 16. All right, so that's what we asked to do. So in this case, that means r equals to square root of 3 times 64 divided by x, which is 3, times h, 16. So 3 cancel 3. Square root of 64 is 8. Square root of 16 is 4. 8 divided by 4 is equal to 2. So the value of r is equal to 2. I believe I've answered this question. So I've answered all the questions that I've copied. So I will now go to WhatsApp now and start answering your question one by one. I will answer it based on the time it entered. All right. So I will start with that. So I will start with Fikayo. Okay. So my question is expand. Okay, we some expansion below the question we have for you. So but I will quickly do that. So Fikayo, if you can hear me, this is it. 3 into brackets x plus 2y plus 4 into brackets 2x minus y. So we open. So what this means is that we are going to use the number you have outside each bracket to multiply all the terms we have inside the bracket. So that means we are going to use 3 times x. That will give us 3x plus 3 times 2y, that will be 6y, plus 4 times x is 8x, then plus 4 times minus y, that will be minus 4y. We now simplify. So you bring all the x's together and y's together. So that will be 3x plus 8x, then plus 6y minus 4y. So 3x plus 8x, that's 11x. Then 6y minus 4y, that is plus 2y. So that is that on that one. That's your answer. Fikayo have answered the question. I hope that is clear. Okay. The next person, I don't have the number. Okay. 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 Which one is this one? Okay. We see there's a diagram here. Okay. Show some men using. Okay. Okay. Calculate the length of the board. This is not okay. They're going to show some men using a board to slide loose from a platform onto a lorry. Okay. Okay. This is it. We have a diagram here. This is what you have here. So the board is this line here. This is the board here. So the hypotenuse is the board. This place is 20 degrees. All right. And then we are given this place to be 1.5 meters. All right. So the question now says find the length of the board. So that is you're looking for hypotenuse. So looking for hypotenuse here, this is hypotenuse. This hypotenuse, this is opposite, and this is adjacent. So what we're going to do now is opposite over hypotenuse. That is so. That's going to give us sine 20 degrees equals to opposite, which is 1.5 divided by x. So find sine 20. That is 0.3420. 0.3420 equals to 1.5 over x. So that's going to give us x equals to 1.5 divided by 0.3420. Okay, 1.5 divided by 0.342. So that gives us 4.38. 4.38. Okay, I've answered your question. Okay. Okay, move to the next person. Okay, this on variation. Okay, this autogale, your question now. So if y varies inversely as x and y is equal to 32, when x is equal to 3, find x when y is equal to 15. So this one is inverse variation. So y varies inversely as x. So the first thing, let's change it. That's going to be y equals to k over x. All right. So that means we are now given when x is equal to y equals to 32, just change it straight, and the x is equal to 3. So that means k equals to 32 times 3. That means k equals to 96. So the question is find x when y is equal to 15. So we now put this one in this equation there. That means y equals to 96 over x. So the question asks us to find the value of x when y is equal to 15. So that means y is 15, 96 over x. So we now have 15x equals to 96. Divide both sides by 15. So 15 we cancel 15. So 3, let's just divide it straight. 96 divided by 15. So this gives 6.4. So Otto Gele, I've answered your question. All right.
Yes, thank you.
All right. So the next person, Olatunji. Okay. Make out the subject of formula in this. I've answered this one. That's the question this person asked now. I've answered it. The round below is a trapezium. Okay, the second one, you did not draw the diagram. I can't see the diagram there. So you can resend the diagram. Ajar, Musa Ajar. So my question is on variation, volume, simultaneous equation. Okay. What I will do is that I will send videos on these topics to you. I have videos on variation, so if you can watch them, it's plenty. I have, okay, let me be doing that right away so that I will put all of them on the channel. So if you have time, you go through them. Variation. So let me search. So you can go to my YouTube channel, or I have I've solved virtually, let me see, how many have I solved? So it's plenty. I've solved plenty plenty questions, plenty what's it called? I've done so many topics. I understand? From beginning, I'm going to send everything now. So I have them. So just go there and start watching. Okay, I've sent direct variation now. It's on the WhatsApp group now. Joint and partial variation. Let me start with a joint variation. because I might forget after this session, because this might take some time to load. Okay. Okay. You can see that our class went on smoothly today. Those JS students, they did not attend the class today. Someone was telling me yesterday to go and die. Upon helping them, I don't know why. Some students are just, well, that will not stop me from doing what I'm doing. So, volume, I don't understand what you mean by volume. Then simultaneous equations. I don't understand what you mean by volume, the question, and that is Musa Jar. Volume of what? So you can go to my channel. You can go to my channel. That is Smart Maths Academy. Just search for it. You see my logo, black and red. Hey, Mr. Maruf.
Yes,
Are you
sir.
there? Okay.
Yes,
I'll
sir.
believe. Can you share your screen so that I can rest? I've told them that we are ready for them today. They what I can say, they discouraged us yesterday to continue the class. So wallahi, they discouraged us. I was so disturbed with all the rubbish some of them were doing. Wallahi. It's quite unfortunate. When we were like you, we don't have anybody to assist us the way we are assisting you. We are now taking it for granted. That's very bad. Okay, Mr. Maruf. Oh, you can't share your screen. I have to oh, shit. Let me quickly make you admin. Please, if you can go through the videos I'm sending, I explain them in details. Just go through the videos to understand. I think there's nothing like volume variation. Musaja. Okay, volume variation. Volume of what? Be specific. Okay. Abebi, your question. Is the quantity varies? The quantity varies partly directly as x and partly. Okay. You see, this video I sent on duration is enough for you to understand duration. Go and watch them.
Okay.
Because of
Okay.
time.
Okay.
I've answered this question now. Samuel, I've answered this question. That was the question I answered last. Yes, I've answered it. Samuel, I've answered this one. Okay. All right. This one. Variation, the same thing. If you have any question on variation, go and watch the video I sent now. Okay, let me answer this one. This one is on Mr. Maruf, I'm coming. Let me quickly make you admin on the channel now. Sorry, I forgot to do that before. Okay. Let's do this. All right, while we are waiting for us to continue, Maths Academy is an online tutorial we have classes from primary 1 to SS3 and A levels. So basically, we have what's it called? Okay. Mr. Maruf, you are now an admin now. So let me drop my own. Once I finish, you can continue from where I stopped. So, Mr. Maruf.
Yes.
So you are non-admin. So let me finish this last question. Olatunji, you ask this question. Something. Okay. Yeah, this is the question. This is 8. This is 13. We have to find the height. This one is 13 as well. Abi? Okay. And then is the area given? Let me see. Okay. You must be given the area. If you are not given the area, there is no, okay. Oh, no, it's not necessary. Okay, we have to find the height of this now. From here to here is 13. And this one is 8. That means this is 5. So if you bring out the triangle, this is 13, this is 5. We are looking for h. So Pythagoras theorem, which is hypotenuse squared equals to opposite squared plus adjacent squared. So hypotenuse is 13, that's 13 squared. Opposite, that's h squared plus 5 squared. So that means h squared equals to 13 squared minus 5 squared. That means h squared equals to 169 minus 25. That means h squared equals to 144. Then h equals to what? Square root of 144. Then h equals to what? 12. So that's the answer. So I believe I've answered the question, Olatunji. Okay. Volume of cone and cylinder. Okay. I will send the video now. Mr. Maruf, let me unshare my screen so that I can share your screen. Yes, it's there. Yes. This thing is not how to stop sharing. Okay. Share. Okay, stop sharing. Okay, Mr. Maruf, you can start sharing now. You can share your screen now, Mr. Maruf. Mr. Maruf.
Yes, I'm trying to do that now.
Okay.
Can you see my screen? Hello?
Kotish,
Hello?
it's not showing. It's not showing, Mr. Maruf.
That is not showing.
Not showing.
What is pairing? I've shared it from my end here.
So because you're split,
Sir? What is happening? I didn't see. And it's saying that I've shared my screen. It's not showing as well. Hello? Hello? Oh.
It's not showing. Samaru. It's not showing.
It's your own
Don't
that
worry.
is still there.
I have to let me continue.
Active. Your own is still active.
No. I just said it now. It's not that one now.
I've
I
tried
just
to
started that one
share.
now. Don't worry. It might be network. Let me continue. Let me continue. 31. Question 31. Now let's mute everybody. Please mute yourself, please. Let's mute ourselves, please. All right. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. All right. Don't worry. I'll manage to. So calculate the area of a trapezium with parallel sides 7 and 13 centimeters respectively, and 9 centimeters apart. So the 9 centimeters is the height. So when you have a trapezium, just like the one I just finished now, so you have trapezium like this. So one is 7. This means this is 7, and this place is 13, and the height is 9. So area of a trapezium is half multiplied by A plus B. The A and B are the two parallel sides times the height. So that means we're going to say 1/2 times A, 7 plus 13, then times the height, which is 9. So invariably we are saying 1/2 times 20 times 9. So 2 here 1, 2 here 10. 10 times 9 is equal to what? 90. So that's the answer. That's option C. I hope this is clear. All right. Then question 32, you have to factorize 9A minus 27. So that means we look for what is common to both terms, 9A and 27. 9 is common to both of them. We bring 9 out and open a bracket, A minus 27 divided by 9. 27 divided by 9, that is 3. So that's the answer. All right. So question. The next question. Question 33. Factorize. We have to factorize 3R minus 8RT. So we look for something that is common as well too. 3 is not common. It's only R that is common. So we open the bracket, that will be 3 minus 8T. 3 minus 8T, that's option A. 34 is under factorization as well. So 42x cubed minus 28xy. So what is common? 4 is common to 28 and 4. 4, then x. So we are going to have x squared left
82, sir.
minus
40
4 in 20.
is 42, sir, not 4.
Oh, sorry, 42. Thank you. Thank you. That'll be 42x squared. Thank you. Thank you. So let's start again. So what can go in 42 and 28? So if you have it this way, let me give you a shortcut to this. You come to this place. You do it as if you want to do LCM. 42x cubed and 28xy. So 2 can go first. This will give us 21x cubed. This is going to be 14xy. 7 can go. 7 in 21. That is 3x cubed. And then 2xy. So no number can go again. The next thing is x. That's going to be 3x squared, then 2y. So we multiply these ones together. That will give us 14x into brackets. So what we now have left that nothing can go again is what we are going to have in the bracket. That is 3x squared minus, if it is plus, you put plus, 2y. That's the answer. So that is question option A. Then question 35. The same thing. We can do the same thing to solve this. So it will be faster. 42 a squared b, then 51 a b squared. So if you look at this, 42, 51, 3 can divide. You'll be wondering, how do I know that 3 can divide? By the time you watch the divisibility rule, you understand it. So 3 can divide a number if the sum of the digits in that number gives a number that is divisible by 3. So 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 is divisible by 3. 5 plus 1 is 6. So that is why. So 3 can go. So 3 in 4, that is 1. Remainder 1, that is 12. 3 in 12, that is 4. Then a squared b. Then 3 in 5, that is 1. Remainder 2. In 21, 7. A b squared. So a can go again. So that will be 14 a b. That is 17 b squared. B can go. That is 14a. Then 17b. Nothing can go again. So the answer will then be 3ab into bracket 14a. Then minus, is it minus? Yeah, minus 17b. So that is the answer. And that's option A as well. All right. So you not clap for me. No problem. I'll clap for myself. All right. 36. What is the size of angle PAB in the diagram below? The size of angle PAB. PAB is a bisector of angles 60 degrees. So this is angle 60 degrees here. So this is bisector. So the answer is 30. Question 37. So express R in terms of V, pi, and H. So this is change of subject of formula, just like the one I solved. Pi R square H. So you are making R. So what are the things that are disturbing R is pi H. Divide both sides by pi H. Pi H. Cancel, 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 cancel. That's R squared equals to V over pi H. So it is R we are looking for. We take the square root of both sides. Square root of V over pi H. All right. So that is option D. So when we reach 40, we'll call it a day so that we can go and rest and prepare for tomorrow. So express 32% as a fraction. That is 32% is 32 over 100. Then reduce to lowest term. 2 here, 1 in 12, 6. That is 50. 2 can still go. 8 over 25. That's option D. Oh, which of the following pairs of plane figures have their diagonals equal and intersect as their center? Okay, it can be kites and rectangle. Kites. The diagonals of kites are not the same. Okay, so we knocked out option A. Right? We knocked out option A. Option B, parallelogram and rhombus. Parallelogram, we also knocked out option C. It remains B and D. You can see, you use elimination method to solve some question. You can apply this method in other subjects as well. There are some that you know that this is not possible. Now, parallelogram, yes. The diagonals are the same. And diagonal bisects each other. So go and read or go and look at properties of quadrilaterals. You understand it? But for rhombus, the diagonals are not the same. Let me draw a rhombus for you so that you see. This is a rhombus. All right. This one is longer than this one. This one is longer than this one. So in this case, this one is also knocked out. So rectangle, the diagonals are the same. They bisect each other. The same thing with square. So the answer is D. And the last one. Mr. Amor, why did you put primary 6 question in GS3?
That is what I
Your primary 5.
It's their question, the past question.
Okay, I'm just joking. All right. So we have 2015. 1000 is M. 2000 will then be 2 M's. 15. That is X and V is 15. XV. XV. So the option is this one. Okay. I think we can stop here. We used almost 2 hours for this class. Yeah, almost 2 hours. So what I will advise you to do now is just go and prepare for tomorrow. This past 2 hours, use more than 2 hours. This is 2 hours 52 seconds now, if I speak. So let's go and revise, sleep. Just go and sleep. Then tomorrow, refresh your brain. Just go through some things and then go for your exam. So I wish you all the best in your exam. I want to see everyone in SS1 by God's grace. So have a wonderful night's rest. Then after your exam, we have programs for you, SS1. We want you to start preparing for SS1. Now you have finished your junior WAEC, as we used to say it. So you need to start preparing for your SS1. But that's another stage, which is very, very important. It determines your